Today we will be testing the intraday momentum index. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the intraday momentum index. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 51 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We have also tested a total of 647 indicators, with 260 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Okay, so today's indicator is the intraday momentum index indicator, and you can see it here on the bottom of the screen. And so we tested this one yesterday. Let me see, go ahead and bump up those there. All right, so we tested these yesterday. We tested this one yesterday, and the way we tested that was with the smoothing on. So right here, we checked that, and again, it gave us a smoother indicator, and it didn't work too well. It was quite ineffective in a decent win rate. And so I figured we would go ahead and test it again without the smoothing. And so the setup on this is basically the same as we did yesterday. What we're looking for is when the oscillating line, the red oscillating line, crosses up above the dashed line here, or down below the dashed line there at the bottom. And that will be an oversold and overbought, or overbought and oversold type area, very similar to RSI and many other indicators that we have tested. And then what we're looking for is when that red oscillating line then crosses back down into the middle section here, crosses back down below that dashed line, or crosses back up above that dashed line. And so that's the setup we're looking for. Pretty simple stuff. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of it. All right, so the first signal that we picked up was a short signal right here on this one. We get that spike to the upside, that oscillating line spikes up above for just a moment, and then it crosses back down right here. We then get a decent little push to the downside there, comes down just far enough to get us to our take profit. We then pick up another short right here. Same deal, that red oscillating line comes up, crosses up above the dashed line there, and then makes its way back down below right here on this one. Get a little bit of a consolidation, and we get just enough drop in these candles to barely get us to our take profit. So let's go ahead and continue on. All right, the next signal that we pick up is a long signal. I went ahead and zoomed in a little bit on these candles. So one of the viewers did comment that it's a little bit hard to see these candles. It's the first time I've heard a comment like that, but nonetheless, I want to try to be accommodating. And so maybe during these testing videos, try to zoom in a little bit tighter on these candles, make them a little bit larger so they're a tad bit easier to see. All right, so we pick up a long signal right here. We get that cross down below the oscillating line for just a moment, a quick spike to the downside. Then we get a cross back up above right here. Unfortunately, almost immediately, we start to get a heavy push to the downside there, which does come down and hit our stop. Let's go ahead and continue on here. So we should have that cross right there. So we get a push back below, then back up above right here on this one. And that one does come up, getting us to our take profit. So, all right, what I'm going to do here is go ahead and fast forward through the testing. That way things don't take too long. And we will pick this up when we are at the end of the year. Alright, so that's going to put us at the end right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. That comes in an Excel version and a PDF version. And you will get that full list of indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates, and links to go back and review those individual strategies. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. Alright, we're looking much better than we did yesterday, so let's count it out and see what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So we have 14 trades altogether, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 winning trades. And so that is going to meet the 60% criteria that we are looking for. We were able to push it up over that 60% with turning that smoothing off, and 14 trades within 1 year's time. That's a pretty decent amount. Like I said, it's not wonderful, but definitely not bad at all. Considering how the last one was super horrible win rate, I'm pleasantly surprised at this one here. If I could talk today, pleasantly surprised at this one here, was able to have such a significant difference in that win rate. So All in all, good stuff. We will put this one on the yes list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.